Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to GrowedUpGeek Gaming, your home for narrative and roleplay focus, tabletop role-playing game actual plays here on Twitch. It is actually Wednesday, not Tuesday, so we are back with our flagship long-term campaign this year, playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition and enjoying the adventure path Blood Lords. We're here on a special night because we are a flexible group who loves to play with each other, so rather than miss out with one person, we decided to just move it to another night. So here we are. All right, we will do some quick intros, a little recap of last week, and then we will jump into a very big and exciting episode. I'll start. I'm Manny at GrowedUpGeek on your social medias, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. If you like what we do here, give us a like, follow, subscribe, high five, fist bump, consent given, pat on the butt. Anything to show your affirmation. We always appreciate anything like that, any interactions from people who watch us. You can catch us here usually Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time for this campaign, Blood Lords. And then eventually, once wedding season slows down, we will be back to bring you the conclusion of Legacy of Blood, our limited campaign that has gone on for like 7 months now. We'll finish that up, and then we have a bunch of new shows coming very soon, starting in the early summer. Can't wait for those. That is it for me. Let us meet our amazing cast. We've been doing this together for 2 years now across 3 campaigns, 2 settings, and 2 different systems. So we're kind of in this to stay together for the kids. All right, let us start with our amazing Cleric of the Undead, who got a weird little meal last time. Nick, tell us about Salvatore and how he's feeling with everything kind of going on in town right now.
Oh man, Salvatore is juiced up right now. He got a free little brain meal at the Temple of Zon-Kuthon, and then got to kind of do some deep interrogation with his drained thoughts on this. The gang was the Bone Shards.
Bone
the
Shards.
Member of the Bone Shards. So yeah, his head is swollen and just full of mind wine. An excellent vintage.
Nice.
And, Salvatore's not too concerned with the living not being fed because that's no longer his concern, his problem, because he's undead. How he would solve the problem would just be to, turn everybody into undead, but they don't want to do that. So,
just trying to solve some
it's
problems.
all about consent, so... If that's what they want to do, they don't got to do it. But, it would just be easier.
Just remember, you guys wouldn't have to eat. You wouldn't be hungry if you were dead. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to victim shame. I'm just saying there are solutions out there if you have an open mind.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right. Let us slide over to our member of the Builders League, which may or may not come up today. Landon, tell us about Kreegan, and as somebody of kind of both worlds here, how are you feeling about the potential food shortage as well as this kind of larger plot to seemingly outwardly poison the quick citizens of Grey Dirge?
Well, Kreegan learned a valuable lesson in life throughout his years. That's if you kill the people that would take your food, then you will have your food. So he has a very thoroughly thought out plan, which is kill the people trying to poison the food. If he's hungry and someone else has food, take the food from them. So it's pretty solid plan there. And yeah, that's his mentality at it. He doesn't feel any special way because other people are quick. He wants to solve the problem for his own benefit, and if it helps other people, that's great. But the main thing is he doesn't want himself to go hungry.
And I will just take the food that I want is very easy to say when you're... How tall is Kreegan?
7 foot.
7 feet tall and an orc. Yeah. So yeah, fair enough.
At 400 pounds.
It's not a bad plan. We'll say that. All right. Let us slide over to our little chaotic goblin, and not in the kind of metaphorical sense, like literally a chaotic goblin. Tenta, tell us about Milk. Also not necessarily concerned about the food shortage. But yeah, you've seen some stuff in your limited time in Great Urge, like a day, essentially.
Yeah.
You want to go back to Alkenstar or what?
I'm playing Milk. Milk is a goblin that is also a ghoul and a gunslinger, and he's not too concerned about the quick because eventually the quick always become the dead, and he gets to eat the dead or the quick, so he's not really like he's nonplussed about it. Um, and no, he's not ready to go home yet. He doesn't think he could go home to the man in the blue hat anyway. He thinks that's probably a severed relationship with him being in his current form. He might be able to get some sort of official diplomatic relationships built later on through artillery, but we'll find out.
Aggressive negotiations. Also, the second week in a row you've used non-plus in your intro, so love it.
Oh, really? Then it's official.
It's a general state of being for Milk. Just generally nonplussed about a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Odd word choice for a goblin with a blunderbuss, but hey, let's roll with it. Last and not least, our keeper of the peace, and at least as far as last episode or the episode prior, potentially the only thing keeping Great Urge from just turning into a full-on riot. Lewis, tell us about Vorys, and with this new role working for Berlin and kind of the priest, is your cop life kind of taking a back seat? And if so, is there a point where you might just let the city kind of follow the Kreegan route of just letting them kind of fight amongst themselves?
Oh, see, that's the thing. Like, I never really had that big of a vision for Vorys. That was just kind of like a, necessity meets, timing kind of thing. I was like, I always kind of wanted him to be the cop for the this, but him becoming like one of like the bigger cops in the setting now, I guess, in the city. It's it was never really meant to be like that, but he's taking it all right as far as the bigger picture. Is it taking a back seat? Kind of, but the situation also is making it not to where he can take a back seat.
Fair.
Do I want the city to go down in flames? Not really. I mean, I kind of enjoy the life I have here now. That's the thing, is
master bedroom at the big mansion on the hill, disembodied hand, little buddy.
I'm not living a terrible life now. So it's one of those things.
It's not the barracks. Heard. All right.
Yeah, it's not the barracks. It's not like living in squalor. It's not, it's not going back to where I was from and anything like that. So, as far as would I let the city burn? Probably not. Would I
my house is there, bro? No.
Yeah, no, I can't let that happen.
I was like, I like my life there. My house is there. Fuck that.
Exactly, man.
Fair. All right. That is our amazing cast. I'm so glad to get to play this and do this every single week with them. All right. Last week in episode 7, which we titled Dinner Date, the party began with their meal with the priest of Zon Kuthon. What was his name? Ordegar, Stitch Skull, in which they discussed many of the things, kind of the comings and goings, happenings of town. Also learned that they were friends with Berlin. And after a kind of long and protracted meal, when everybody got a little bit of something, hopefully being the best host that he could, even for the dead amongst the party, which is everybody except Forrest. Everybody was provided something that hopefully they enjoyed, and after a while he let them know a little bit of information that somebody from his congregation had actually been part of or had seen something relating to the potential poisoning at Berlin's family farm of the food supply of Grey Dirge. The party went down, investigated, found the remnants of the Bone Shards gang, which had been plucked clean by a larger gang, the one with the three-fingered hand, led by a new leader called Kepgeda, the Hag-Nailed, who had intruded on the gang hideout, roughed up some members, taken some of them with her in an effort to locate something at one of the banks in town. The party, very conveniently having a key matching the description of one of the bank ones, will set out there this evening, but not before the one surviving member of the Bone Shards, who was very happy to give himself up to avoid threats from Kepgeda, has asked to be... Did they ask to be taken back to the Bloodlord, or that's just what you guys are going to... That's just the choice you guys made?
Yeah, that's just what we chose.
So we will pick back up tonight. Episode 8 of Bloodlords, titled Bank Run. So you have left the bottom of this once tannery that the Hag-Nailed had boiled flesh. You found a bucket of a bunch of like embodied leftover animated like goo. The guy completely freaked out.
Which I still have nightmares about, by the way.
You like? Oh, I should. Yeah, you guys saw it. I wasn't gonna let you not see the picture. I mean, of course. He having no part of wanting to go back there. He might not have known, but whatever, he knew something enough to know he didn't want to see it. So you've cleared it out. You've gained. What'd you guys get? Anything good in the treasure?
I think there was some.
I don't remember.
Nothing really.
coins?
Nothing
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
There was like silver chunks or something on there.
Yeah, we got some gold. But that's about it.
Money's always good. Food prices are up, so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I need you all to role play inflation.
make sure you grab that big sack of flour that you have. Oh no, you got that sent.
Oh,
to
that's
the house.
that's in my that's going back to the house. That's gonna be kept under lock and key, dude. one man biscuits, dog. 20 gold worth of grain in one man biscuits. I think I might be doing okay for a little while, but food situation has not been resolved. I need a cow. That's what I need.
Well, you know, we can go back and get, what was it, Moscuda?
Oscuda,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, that's Salvatore's boy.
I don't know if a zombie bull would make very good milk.
I mean, what about butter?
You ain't gonna get butter out of a bull.
Thank you. Somebody fucking said it.
I mean, you're gonna get a kind of.
You're gonna get
butter, all
something.
right.
You're gonna churn it twice if you know what I'm saying. All right, enough about that. All right. So you leave this awfully smelling like tannery, dudes in chains, just still, while willing to go with you, is still kind of afraid. Do you chain his feet up or just his hands? I mean, like I said, my man was like,
Oh, I got 40 feet of chain, dude. It is gonna be like wrapped around him like a fucking Looney Tunes, dude.
Okay.
Like...
And are you gonna lead him by the chain, or are you gonna let him? Are you?
Oh no, that's that he's getting thrown over the shoulder of old strong hands over here.
Yeah, Kreegan's gonna take him.
Chained baby.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
that's what I'm saying. So
Like
like,
swaddled them in chain.
yes, and then we're gonna
It's
throw
kinda
him over. Like Tenta's
like
got
a-
like a
yeah.
metal. There's a metal song in here somewhere for him swaddled in chains.
Yeah.
Kreegan just has the chain like wrapped around the hilt of his sword, and he just carried him like it's another part of his sword.
So you have a bindle of a gang member swaddled in chains. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, got it. Okay, just want to get my mental picture here. As the
This is
train
not
rolls
good.
by in Grey Dirge, which you must hop because it is now time for that part of the show with your hobo bindle. As you make your way out, the crowd seemingly dispersed. It's starting to get later in the day. And in the market where you were, all of the stalls, every single one of them is gone. Not even the jacked up, rotten stuff that you saw on your way in, the, little bits of things that were available. By this point, everything has been sold. Every single vendor is absolutely out of here. They do not want to be around when they run out of food. So they've all scattered. And the energy of the city is, it's not high. It's not good. People, a lot of grumbling. You see the kind of nicer homes of town, more boarded up. Those with security are definitely making their way, out front. This is the kind of thing that does not end well for rich people in cities.
Eat the rich.
Yeah.
Is this like the purge starting? Like,
for 24 hours, you get to murder hobo whatever you want.
I mean, in a fantasy setting, that's not a terrible thing. Like, you just got to go to the rich side of town and hope you're a better swordsman than half those people.
And then just tell the poor people, be like, hey, this house is unguarded right now if you'd like some stuff.
I like what one of the people in Twitch said. It says, eat the rich has a more literal meaning in Gab with all the goals about.
Fair. Just you guys. So it's not the big mob. It's not the unruly mob in the market. It is, the market at least is very cleared out. And as you make your way through, he just kind of for a good little bit of the beginning of your walk, he looks tense and you can see him constantly looking, there it is. Okay. As you make your way, this general direction down the parade grounds from the meat market, he's constantly looking, west. And, every time you come to an intersection with a street that goes west, he kind of, pauses for a second. And when it's clear that that's not where you're going, he kind of relaxes. And then after about here, the rest of the way, he's completely relaxed. And Kreegan, you could just feel, him not being tense. And lets out a huge sigh of relief as you pass this one last little street. Oh, thank God. I was worried you were going to take me to the bank. Whew.
why don't you want to go to the bank?
From what I hear, Kepka went there with a bunch of the dudes she rounded up from the gang, and not all of them came back, and from what I understand, it was not pretty what happened to them.
Really? Interesting.
It's a bank. It's a bank, man. You think that place isn't booby-trapped to hell?
I'm not stupid enough to try and knock a bank off.
Well, it's been closed for a while. But I guess the traps still work, because 5 of them didn't make it.
Why
Ooh.
did the bank close?
Something about moving all the money away from GrowedUpGeek to whatever the capital is.
I wonder what the moving of funds is all about.
Mekatar in the
Yes.
capital Mekatar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vorys, how long have you been in town?
A little while. Not that long, but a little while.
6 months?
That sounds about right.
Okay. Give me a recall knowledge or society check.
All right.
Were you working for the guard at the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put all the pretty stuff up for the stream. That's what we got it for.
Recall knowledge or society?
Yeah, either one.
I'll give you society, and then you want that blind.
Yes. All right. When you first got to Kreegan, let me get same thing. Society or recall knowledge check. When you got to town, there was this constant dust up between the celebrants, the tax collectors union, and the builders league.
It was a blind roll.
Okay. Kreegan, you're going to have heard something about the builders, like being involved in a little bit of a dust up. Not like a physical dust up, but just the faction, the kind of factions, tax collectors union, builders, celebrants, big time players. And for them to kind of butt heads like this, it was a big deal. Vorys, you're going to remember the celebrants forcing the tax collectors union out of the bank and off to Mekatar against the kind of tax collectors union, like the faction's wishes. They wanted to stay in Great Urge. Celebrants, being kind of dicks, made a big fuss and got them moved to Mekatar. And then once they moved, the celebrants got what they wanted, so they kind of fucked off. The tax collectors union, pissed that their building got taken, and then at that point, suddenly a bunch of gossip involving the Builders League kind of bubbled up. All of this around the bank closing.
Strange. Very strange.
Kreegan will say to the prisoner, he'll say, so you say that Kepgadar, was that the name? Kepgadar?
Kepgeda.
Kepgeda. Okay, I was close. I just added too much. Yeah. You say Kepgeda wanted something at the bank, and that she had the same key as what we have?
Yeah, the rumor is, and why we think the builders are all in a huff after the bank left, is the builders might have had stuff still in the vaults, and some of the vaults still have things in them.
He will kind of look to Vorys, because he doesn't really know what to do with that information.
Well, I mean, for the greater good, and I guess to prevent what is this burglary that I'm hearing about? We should investigate.
Do you think that maybe Kepgeda and this new gang that's going around could potentially have been hired by the Builders League to break into the bank and retrieve their stuff?
I mean,
wouldn't.
Yeah, he maybe. She just came in, grabbed the people with the keys, and left. Said she was getting something. Whether she knew what it was or whether she just heard we had a key. She went to the bank.
Do you have knowledge of the inside of this bank?
No. That's why I don't want to go there.
I say we drop him off at the meat market, and then we go check out the bank.
Wait, you're gonna kind of look around. Hey, since you're not taking me to the bank, where are you taking me?
That's for
I-
you to find out.
Well, it can't be that bad. And you continue on, and by this point, you are up to the gates of Berlin's estate. You have him over like your back, Kreegan, right? So
Yeah.
okay, so you're kind of
I imagine he's kind of like cocooned. He's just like hanging off of the
Okay.
back, and he's talking, but he's like
I got you.
cocooned.
So
from
you're gonna see him kind of start to like get a little like kind of thrashy about because for the most part, if he's over your shoulder, he's probably just got his his face like mashed against like your shoulder, lower back.
Yeah.
Wait.
So the second he starts doing that, Kreegan is going to take his arm, lift it up, and he's going to elbow him as hard as he can, just like stop squirming.
You please. I'm sorry. Just don't take me here. I'd rather go to you. I'd rather go with you to the bank. Don't you can't leave me here with her.
Milk gets a funny smile on his face. Yes, we can.
Oh, you don't like Berlin? Why not?
Very nice, Blood Lord.
Berlin has really pretty earrings.
Oh, so you do. Oh, so this is on purpose. I
What?
hope you were able to sleep at night with clear consciences, knowing what she's going to do to me.
Kreegan elbows him again and says,
You might as well just.
"We do what's best for us, not what's best for you."
You,
Except he's not pointing at him because he's behind him. But you get what I'm saying.
this point, the gates kind of swing open, and two very large, completely like covered humanoids, big, like Kreegan size, like step up. Are you making a donation?
Have we would like to see the lady of the house.
They kind of step back. Are you bringing a gift?
Yeah, he's right here.
Right this way. No, you guys, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't do this.
Hey.
Don't take me in there.
We're just
Just
gonna find out
enjoy
some
it.
things. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna find out some things.
You go outside and you can see Berlin tending to a very nice garden. Everything is especially lush and green and healthy, and the fruits produced by these plants are massive, like bell peppers the size of your head. All kinds of great things, and just knowing what you know about her and everything, she just kind of seems like an adorable little halfling tending to her little tiny plants with big fruit. And good evening. How are we today? What can I do for you?
We have a gift for you that we thought maybe you might find interesting if it pleases you.
Oh, is it that squirming thing on the back of our large friend there?
Kreegan will
Actually-
say, "Go ahead, sorry."
Oh yeah, he's our little iron butterfly. He's in a cocoon right now.
Ah,
Kreegan speaks up and says, he was working for Kepgeta, who's related to the terror at the farm. We imagine that you can make good use of him.
she's gonna look at Milk and kind of, I guess eye to eye, or a little closer eye to eye.
Yeah.
The butterfly reference, that's quite apt of you, as our little friend here will be making quite the metamorphosis themselves. And as the second she finishes saying that, Kreegan, he's gonna really start to like not just squirm for your attention, but to no avail, but like legit try to like squirm out of his chains.
Kreegan gives him another elbow before like dropping it, like kind of loosening the chain, and he just like drops straight down onto the ground.
Like, not only does he hit the ground from, probably 4 or 5 feet up off the ground for how tall you are, unable to brace himself, and probably wearing, I don't know how much 40 feet of chain weighs, but I imagine it's not inconsequential. Just kind of crashing down. And between the way he fell and the chains and how well Vorys tied him up, you can just kind of see him, like a sleeping bag joke, just kind of flopping around, not really able to go anywhere. Berlin's large guardians, like, kind of walk over. One of them just with one hand picks him up by the chain and walks him over to Berlin and does his best to, like, lower him low enough so that she can see and it be at eye level. Well, I thank you all for your service to not only Geb, but to my family, to the city of GrowedUpGeek, and I will take it from here. I don't mean to interrupt what you were doing, but as you could imagine, I suddenly find my afternoon or my evening very full. So if there's nothing else I could do for you, you have my absolute heartfelt gratitude for this.
As a token of gratitude, you won as a quick asking in your humble employ. You think you could send some of these wonderful vegetables over to the house?
She looks at him. She points to one of the guardians. You. Take him inside. You. Harvest this and have it sent to the manor.
Consider it a trade for the chain. Keep that. Have some fun with him.
I assure you, I will return it clean if, unless damaged beyond salvage, at which point I will return to you, brand new chain. If one could unwrap a gift and politely give back the wrapping paper unaffected, I feel that would be a kind gesture. In this application, I would like that opportunity.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well. And so one, like, just goes over and kind of takes the little, like, halfling-sized basket that Howdley had, and you can see him, like, kind of gently trying to pick this fruit off of, like, the stem and put it in this tiny little basket that he's working with. And then the big one just kind of throws him over the shoulder and walks him inside. And the whole time, just the most agonizing, blood-curdling scream of terror as he's marched into the house.
And you see, we missed an opportunity because I forgot in our manor basement we have a torture chamber.
I got the keys to the torture cells too. Like,
well, it's part of my office. I'd like you not to go playing around down there.
Too bad. I don't trust you, so I'd like to think myself as the general manager of our building.
Property management.
Call me the super.
When you go down there, don't take a lit torch.
Hey, super, I heard there's a hole in one of the walls, bro. You want to fix this? Living like goddamn slumlords over here. Says bloodlords, not slumlords.
Right?
So as he, like, continues to scream, Howdley just completely watches him, like, enter the house, big smile on her face.
Milk looks happy and rewarded, and he slaps Kreegan on his calf, because that's about where he's at. And he's like, he's gonna be okay, isn't he, big boy? He's gonna be fine.
Kreegan kind of like raises his shoulders, like, well, we got some food out of it, so regardless, I could care less if he dies or lives or gets tortured.
If
We got what we needed.
Miss Berlin would never.
She walks
He
up.
takes his helmet off and he's like, He bows so deep that he whacks his forehead on the ground.
She kind of like mentions him forward.
He walks up, still got his helmet off, and he's rubbing the little spot on his forehead.
Just a little bit. Maybe your friends haven't told you yet. Mistress Berlin absolutely would. And she will.
Oh. Milk gets like he's got a Hey Arnold shaped head, right? So like
Stewie Griffin, like a football.
Yeah, it's a football shaped head with like big bat goblin ears sticking up on the end. And he gets like a weird, like crooked Grinch smile that just spans his whole Arnold head. He's like, well, I hope it's what did that one guy say with all the scars on his face? Exquisite.
She sees the smile on your face. Not only would she, but she will. And if you want to see what she has done, check back tomorrow.
Oh. Heck yeah. I'm gonna come back. I look forward.
I cannot wait to show you my newest work. I've been feeling rather inspired lately, and I feel that a statement needs to be made about anybody who would cross my family and jeopardize this town that I care so deeply for. Now, if you'll excuse me, I cannot wait to get into, let's just say, things. She gives you all a deep little bow, and as she turns to walk into the house, the big guardian is still picking some of the vegetables. She's like, be careful with that. You're going to squish my zucchini blossoms. Sorry. Kind of like gently putting zucchini blossoms in this tiny little basket, and he's gotten to the point where he's got big pockets, so he's just like putting like whole tomatoes and stuff like in his pockets.
Perfect.
It will be by later, masters. Like a deep bow.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So Berlin goes inside. As she opens the door for her to go inside, like the screams just leak out, and they somehow sound worse than when he was going in. And just as soon as the doors close again, just abject silence, as if perhaps she soundproofs her house, because maybe she does this a lot. I don't know.
I mean, if you do this kind of thing, it's the smart thing to do. Good soundproofing guys, worth his weight in gold.
Yeah, I mean, especially with all like the moaning and shuffling probably going on with like all night.
Exactly.
Oh fuck, dude, that should drive me nuts. Like living in traffic. So, you guys, anything else you want to do at the Howdley estate?
Shit, I got some vegetables out of that, dude. I traded some chain for some food, dog. I'm doing better than everybody else in this town.
I'm just saying, I was like, for giving out loot so far, I've given a bag of grain and some vegetables, and you guys are like, fuck yeah.
Woo!
Magic items? Sure, whatever. Dude, some fucking salad, and I'll get to make some garlic bread. Done.
I'm gonna survive.
That's how much we've lowered the bar here.
To be fair, we did try to hunt, but someone blew up what we were hunting.
With a
Someone,
28 stealth roll, because it's amazing that I can still remember that with my ADHD, and that's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, bro, 28.
Kingly. Yeah, that was kingly, dude. That was apex predator stuff.
Yeah. You make your way out of the Howdley estate, and as you do, you notice these tiny little gardens, all of them flourishing, doing very well. as if maybe the Howdleys, have a certain knack for farming. Maybe she knows what she's doing. And then also, as you kind of make your way, the last couple of gardens look desiccated, I guess is the best word. As if fully developed and matured plants went untended and everything just kind of died and wilted on the vine.
This is like the very edge of the estate.
The last little gardens. There's basically like a bunch of little gardens by
Planter boxes.
Yeah,
like
but
going
mostly
out the-
by like harvest date. So the contents of all the boxes are the same, but the ones closest to the house are ready to pick. In a week, the next ones, so on and so forth. The very first ones, you'll pass a couple that are like tilled, and it looks like they've cut the rows in, probably seeded. The ones a little further in, sprouted, they've germinated. And then the very first one up against the wall, the north wall to the mansion where the gate is, it looks like nothing's ever been done to it, that it was just overgrown and everything was allowed to just kind of die and wilt on the vine in the box.
Kreegan will say to the group, he'll be like, this town needs better gardeners. They cannot keep vegetables alive to save their lives. Literally.
I don't think that's quite it. Something
What
tells
else could
me-
it be?
Something tells me those have a purpose.
Like for poisons?
I don't believe it's for poisons.
Excuse me.
Milk will go over to the wilted plants and take a big sniff. He'll kind of look in the garden, see if there's anything funky about it.
Give me a nature check for the smell.
All right. I mean, my nose was. I left my.
You sniff the wall.
Yeah.
Surrounding the estate, and maybe think it's rock.
Somebody get a newspaper.
Yeah. Wow.
Would
I didn't learn shit.
would Kreegan be able to attempt a nature
Yes.
check? Okay.
All of us
Yeah.
over here sniffing this one.
I can't even smell it.
Yeah, Kreegan didn't do too much better. So.
Or like, I don't know.
Well, you can always ask her tomorrow when you come back. You
Yeah.
eager beaver, you.
I just appreciate art.
Oh, I have a feeling you'll see plenty of it if you come back tomorrow.
Perhaps some of her abstract works, if you will.
Yes.
As long as it's not as long as she doesn't transform into what we saw yesterday.
I'm just saying, there
I
might
wonder
be
if it's a little-
there might be a lot of like pseudo kind of Cubist Picasso stuff Picasso stuff going on. You might see both sides of the face on one side. Just
Some
heads up.
garde manger shit.
Yeah. Nice. So as you leave the gate, the city square, just kind of, oops, wrong button. All this right here, is by this point empty. The sun has really begun to set. Torchlight for the city for those who need it is about, and that smell that a town gets about like dinner time with fires and roasting meats and all kinds of things is notably absent from town. And more than anything, just this kind of smell of like just general rot kind of permeates the town. Full of dead people, really shitty produce, people starving. Like, this is not a Febreze moment for Grey Dirge.
This would be awful.
Kind of warm too. Humid. Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah, because isn't Gab kind of like the desert in a sense?
Up north is the desert, but that's only because of the magical war between Geb and whoever the asshole neighbors are. But it is considered like kind of tropical. Like it's a little toasty. It'd be warm. Which is weird because dead people probably shouldn't live somewhere where it's warm. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's like the opposite of where you want to live, being warm.
Let's move to Minnesota.
Unless they can feel cold. If they can feel cold, the lack of blood.
I'm much more just, I don't want them like actually rotting while being outside. So, Kreegan, for your time in the Builders, and obviously Vorys, you walking the beat of town, you're going to know where the bank is. It's going to be right up here. Oops. Oh my God. So this is the bank. So you're going to make your way up this street. All right. Oops. Okay. All right. You make your way up the street to a hold on. Okay, it doesn't give me a big description of the whole thing. All right. A large windowless edifice of solid stone reinforced with iron bars forged in the shape of interlocking skeletal hands and jaws. Nestled between two other unassuming and abandoned properties that you will see very clearly have the kind of insignia of the tax collectors union. On the corner of a building, they stamp like the year into like the corner. Instead of the year, they have like a stamp in the concrete of the insignia seal of the tax collectors union on the buildings on either side of the bank. Okay. All right. 6 black columns stand outside the front doors of an edifice of solid granite lined with iron beams in the shape of interlocking jaws and finger bones. Atop each column is a 3-foot diameter skull carved from the same black granite as the columns, and each skull has its mouth wide in a different but equally exaggerated grimace. The entrance is an iron double door set into an archway of gaping skulls.
Somebody went into this very single-mindedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Are we assuming that we got a long rest from last time? Or are we still...
No, we're still the...
Yeah.
We're still going.
Yeah,
Okay.
we haven't stopped. We have yet to stop, guys. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just making sure, just because it changed scenes, I wasn't sure if like actual time had passed or not.
Some.
Okay. All right. Okay. As you make your way, everybody give me a perception check, please. Jesus.
Wow, God.
Jesus.
Damn. I am not paying attention at all.
That's 2 ones today. You better not do that during the combat.
I am rolling
Kreegan,
them out of combat just for preparation's sake.
Kreegan and Salvatore. Along
I was looking, but I was like,
along the columns at the front of the bank, made of this black granite, you're going to see movement. Neatly organized and structured. From a distance, your first inclination is going to be just a ton of ants. And the way that ants like walk together, walk in opposite sides, but very orderly. And then just the little subtle hundreds of ants moving, kind of create this illusion. You're going to realize that it's way too big for ants. And you are not that far away. And in fact, behaving just like ants, it is going to be disembodied fingers just inching their way up and down the column, making their way to the front door to the bank and then back, and just running this perfect circuit.
Kreegan goes ahead and pulls out his weapon just because he doesn't know if these things are going to be dangerous or not.
All right. All right. What would you all like to do?
Is there like a swarm?
I'd like to encourage Kreegan to enact whatever plan he is by pulling his sword out.
Like I said,
Kreegan's definitely willing.
They don't seem malicious. Like just like ants, a fuck ton of them on an anthill. These are disembodied fingers in a very kind of kind of inchwormy kind of way, behaving the exact same way, seemingly minding their goddamn business, just going up and down the column, along the ground to the front door and back.
I mean, I don't see any reason to mess with them as of this second, unless somebody's trying to like learn about them.
Yeah, usually this kind of stuff is a religion check, right? So wouldn't Salvatore be able to?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which it may not necessarily be religion. I just know often undead stuff is.
I have lore skill zombie. These guys aren't zombies though.
No, they are not.
We'll make you a religion check.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. Salvatore, in your existence as a reanimator, yes? That is your faction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In your time as a reanimator and as a worshiper of Urgathoa, you're going to see that these are not your traditional... They're not the same as like Argoon, who is essentially an undead disembodied hand. These are closer to constructs that, without any kind of sentience of their own, they are more animated, organic objects, I think is the best way to put it.
Okay.
Like a golem?
Yeah, except much smaller scale and just fingers.
Okay.
Okay.
Kreegan will say, I can try to walk past them and see if they are hostile. Wait, actually, I just noticed Milk stepped up. Did you want to do something specific, Tenta?
I was just getting up to where I could take a better look at them, see if they react to me walking up.
Yeah.
So far, no. They seem very structured, very disciplined, and like I said, keeping to this very kind of specific track. Up and down the column, to the door, back, and then up.
Kreegan's going to watch closely as he carefully starts moving closer. And they're not doing anything to him?
Nope.
And he is going to kind of like one side looking at the stuff, the other side he's going to open the door.
Okay. You will notice that the door handles and any kind of, the doors will meet in the middle as two double doors. Any of this kind of mechanics that would hold the two doors together once they're like this has seemingly been melted away.
Melted.
Probably from the Afghani's gang coming earlier.
Yeah.
Let me give you some options. Whoa, good lord. Oh my god. Hold on. I can give you some options here. Any of those three will do if you are... Oh, no, hold on. Well... Yeah.
Phalanx of phalanges.
Yeah, that's the name of the...
Nice.
Yeah.
And is the perception, is that a blind roll or is that a public?
No, you any of those you can just hit me. Okay.
Good roll.
Kreegan, you're in the builders. You know about engineering and stuff. This metal and any of the fixtures for this door have been burned away intentionally with acid.
He will say that to the group as he's still kind of watching the lengths of phalanges. He'll say, "It looks like they've used acid to melt away this lock." And instead of putting his hand on the acid, he's just going to kick it open.
Okay. Boom. The door flies open. The white and black marble floor of this expansive lobby was shaped to proudly display the national symbol of Geb, the silver glyph of the Wizard King. Low stone benches line a pair of alcoves to the east and west. To the north, iron doors flank the lobby. The north wall is a teller's desk with a pair of thick panes of clouded glass. A single stone statue resembling a woman wearing a tattered cloak stands awkwardly a few feet from the door leading outside, one of its hands reaching out and the others clutching a sack.
Kreegan is going to approach the statue, I guess.
Okay. Hold on, wrong button. Okay, the statue. This is the statue right here.
Yeah.
Huh?
And the sack, is it also stone?
Yes.
Oh.
Oops, damn it. Not drag.
Is there anything like super interesting about the statue that like
give me a there's what the statue looks like.
Don't take my gold.
And then if you would like to know more about it.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the moment, Kreegan is just confused as to why they would have this like art piece in a bank.
Okay.
I think it's we're in like an evil empire. I think this is a person who's trying to not pay the bank, and the bank is coming to get him. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
Can I
makes
look,
sense, Salvatore.
Can I look at it through the lens of a crafter and see if this statue is here for a mechanical purpose?
Yes, go ahead and give me a crafting check if you'd like. You can do it that way.
Better than a 1.
You need to roll well for
it looks way too good to have been carved.
Oh, this looks like a petrified person.
Everything, the details, the kinds of things that even a great sculptor would work really hard to incorporate into any work. Everything about this thing is perfect.
Interesting. I'll tell the rest of the group. I think this is a petrified person on display. Creepy, huh?
I suppose. Not much we can do about it. I assume they're dead then?
Not necessarily. Petrification doesn't necessarily also mean death. But that's magic that I am not super familiar with. As a crafter, I've seen it before, but I am no magic person. I heard a door shut. Milk hears the door shut, whips his blunderbuss out, and starts pointing it in the direction. Even though that's probably just in-game ambience, I heard it.
Yeah.
He's a paranoid little guy anyhow.
Ah!
He's like, what the hell? What the fuck?
Just close the door.
Yeah. Salvatore like closed it when he came in, and I freaked out.
Calm down, little one. I just closed the door. No need for the shoe sting.
Kreegan will say, to be fair, there was those fingers outside. I would be on alert too.
I think they were repairing the place.
Possibly.
I've seen forgot the word for it. Autonomous building things before. I think that's what they are. I'm not sure, but they are gross.
In any case, as long as they leave us alone, there's no point in us getting in the way of their work.
No, it would be rude to interfere.
Oh man, we got to get some of those for our house.
Okay. Kreegan, as you make your way deeper into the lobby, you're going to see next to this door on the east wall over here what appears to be a very ornately carved part of the floor.
Is that like a ritual circle?
You can give me...
I'll do a knowledge religion check. Bad.
Works.
Yeah, because Kreegan is going to look at that, and he's going to have no idea what it means outside of it has something to do with magic.
I have no idea either.
Salvatore, you're going to recognize it as like a summoning rune.
Yeah, this is a summoning circle.
What is it summoning?
I don't know.
Should we do something about it?
Can we use it?
Stand on it.
Should we be dealing with a magical circle?
Are there any other doors in this joint? Oh, there's one over here too. Yeah, there are two doors.
The doors are right here. Right here. These are windows, just like you would see it like a bank, the bank teller.
Is the summoning circle like on the floor or on the wall?
It's on the floor.
On the floor next to the door. And it's carved into the floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I feel like the only way we're going to figure out what that does is to maybe like step on it or throw something on it or?
Let's see here.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
You need to look at it.
I got it.
Don't really have anything extra to just lob at it.
Lob your little squishy goblin body at it.
I know that's not my idea of a good idea.
Drop,
Let's
spring
say
up.
I'm squishy, I'm bouncy, but I can be killed. No, thank you.
Can we can reach the door without getting on the circle, right?
Yeah, and I mean, there's also another door on the other side of the room too.
All right,
we
hold
can
on.
check out.
Let me pause this
Let's open this one.
before I find out.
Milk's gonna open this one. He's all like, I wonder what's behind this door. Better not be any fucking weird cultists again. And he looks back, he's like, sorry about it again. Learned a little something I did. He didn't learn enough to not open random doors, but he learned something. Oh, that door opening is so Resident Evil somehow.
Mostly bare
Yeah.
bookshelves line the walls of this long chamber. A long table with a dozen cushioned chairs stretches across most of the room. 5 skulls with blue flames flickering in their eye sockets like candles sit in a row atop the table. The room has 2 iron doors on the west wall. One of them you're coming through. A single iron door on the north. Yes.
All right. Milk will move into the room.
Yeah, Kreegan will follow him to avoid the summoning circle.
Yeah, neither of us are comfortable with that summoning circle.
Yeah.
I don't like magic.
Even if it takes us somewhere instead of bringing something to us, probably not the best idea. We know this place is booby trapped, so for all we know, it'll teleport us to a volcano.
What's a volcano?
So can I give you an Arcana check on it to see if I can discern anything from this
The
magic circle?
summoning thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
To see if I can learn anything like specifically from it.
Yep. I can even give you the... Here. I'll even give you the... God damn it. Oh, okay. You nailed it. Judging by this is a summoning rune, and you can discern that it would summon... Oops. Hold on. I'm trying to... Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I'm trying to... There we go.
Also, will you activate the torch on my character? Whoa.
Yeah. This is what would be
What the
summoned.
Why?
I love knowing magic with this character. That's fucking awesome.
Why do we get a
All right, and you need me to do your torch?
Yes, sir. For some reason, it won't let me activate it.
Okay.
I have it equipped in my hand and everything like that. It just won't let me activate it. But yeah. You guys want to find out the guard dog of this place? I kind of yell out for everybody. So, I think I found out what guards this place.
What is it?
Some terrifying, terrible little creature.
Well, Would it be a worthy opponent to test our martial prowessness against?
Test your might.
Yes.
There's always a chance to test your might, buddy. Are you ready?
Let's call the others in here.
All right, so hold on. That didn't do
I'll stay-
anything for your torch, right?
No.
Okay.
It should light up like
Yeah, like Vita had.
well, I mean even like what's his name is right now? Salvatore.
Yeah. Here, let me do this too.
You can't see in the dark. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm a human.
I only have low light vision.
Did you guys take all the
That's
skulls
weird.
from the
Yeah, I took all those skulls. The ever burning torch skulls.
give one of those to him. I think your torch is dead, I think is the honest truth.
Okay.
How do I do it?
Let me equip this one.
So there's one inside the third chest. You just drag it onto your inventory. Oh, I guess I could have put it in the shared chest box. Sorry.
You're fine. The third one? Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna put that in mine. Damn it. Did I do it? Nope. Why isn't this working? That's why it's so hard sometimes. There we go.
And if you don't want to hold a torch, I can cast light on you.
Yeah, and then you can just drag the spell effect light onto Vorys. And
Perfect. All right. Well, I got the candle either way. So. Let's see if I can equip it. There we go.
oh, I can see the light. It actually gives that blue tint. So-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, and it's a skull too. Maybe you could get some like rope or something and just tie it to your belt. And that way you wouldn't even have to fuck around with holding it. Make a belt buckle out of it.
Dude, you and I are thinking the same page right now.
Dude, that'd be the sweetest belt buckle.
I'll turn it into like my page fucking page keeper in my little spell book.
Nice.
Alright. Yeah, so we summon this thing. Definitely.
Okay, sorry. All right.
So if we're so we basically Kreegan and I call everybody in there. So we're gonna summon the guard dog.
Huh?
So
Time to kill.
I will activate the rune.
As you step on these series of tiles, you can feel them like sink ever so slightly with that very ominous cartoon kind of like stone scraping sound. And as it does, the summoning rune grows like a ridiculous bright red, and this awful screeching sound just pierces the ears. Little puff of smoke and this swirling like vortex of air that starts with smoke turns into feathers, faster, coalescing into this thing that can be described as somewhere between like a vulture, a raptor, and a turkey.
Nice.
Oh, we got to get one of these.
Yeah, it's right there.
A cockaltrees. What is it? I don't like it.
Oops. Whoa. Good
don't like-
Lord. Okay,
I don't
hold
like birds.
Milk's just running around like, I don't want to stand here. Where is it? It's there. Ah.
on. All right. Let's get everybody to roll for initiative, please.
You mean that's not peaceful? Okay. I would think if something as cute as that would be peaceful.
Can mine be Arcana since I used the room
Yes,
to
since
activate
you
it?
knew.
I'm using stealth as mine because I'm definitely trying to hide from it.
Oh my
Oh.
god. What the fuck?
Come on, Lewis.
What the fuck? I knew it was gonna happen, so that's why I'm like, let these guys take care of it. I'll stand back.
It's called tactical last.
Yeah.
Why did it go first? No.
Oh.
What the summoning rune went?
Oh no! Is it gonna summon more of them?
It's gonna bring more shit in here.
I don't like it.
Break it.
This bird, like you said, a cross between like a buzzard, a raptor, and a turkey, just appears. It's got skeletal parts. It's missing a little bit of flesh. It just lets out this blood curdling like screech, and it just looks disoriented for a second, and locks directly onto Kreegan, spreads its pathetic little, that's not pathetic, it's still probably close to 6 feet. And it is going to run up. Oh good Lord.
No. Well, at least it's not the moose, y'all. We're grateful.
No moose, no big cow.
Okay.
No.
It is going to run up on Kreegan.
Scratch at its shins.
I don't think we're in a combat
Oh,
right now.
sorry. There we go.
Completely moved.
Well, that's a fun roll that you just gave it.
Dude,
Yeah.
now
Oh,
Oh,
it's good,
Yeah.
dude.
oh shit.
he's pissed. This is an angry chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken has been
Ah,
Okay.
terrorized.
Okay.
Remember, you all wanted to summon this thing.
I did not. I ran away.
And then it's just gonna just viciously peck
Oh no.
at Kreegan.
It's
Why'd
so
I
good
go
at fighting.
Okay.
No.
How's that for testing your strength?
All right. Move. Peck. That's gonna be it for the bird. Milk, it is your turn.
It is Milky Boy's turn.
The milkiest of boys.
He is. Well. Alright, I'll move up to it. And then I will use feats. Where is that ability? I should have it in actions. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna use clear a path on him.
Okay.
So how do I do that? I guess I use an action item.
If it's in your actions on your character sheet, you should be able just to click on the action clear path.
Did that work?
No, there's nothing in the chat box.
Okay, I'm sorry. I want to do this. Shove. Okay. Wonder why it's not.
If you go to the compendium.
Oh,
search
hold on. I just pulled up Fairpath. So it's saying here, make an athletics check to shove an opponent. So you can either hit the shove action, or you can just make an athletics check, whichever one would be better. And then you automatically reload as part of the action.
Okay.
If you had a +1 rune, you also get
I
that
don't.
to your shove. Okay.
I'm just gonna bite it. Screw it. Here we go. Start attacking. Milk runs up and bites it. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Nice. 4 P's of D's. He just fucking bites the cockatrice like right in the ankle. Worries at it like a dog.
It gives out a screech.
And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot it.
Huh?
Why not? It'll hit me and it'll hit Kreegan. But whatever. We got stuff to do.
Womp
Oh,
womp.
miss. Boom. He fires and it misses and just blows a big chunk of the wall off over here.
And we will still all take the 1 damage, though.
Do we?
It's scattered 10 feet, right?
Yeah, but I missed, so I figured it scattered over here.
Unless I'm wrong, scatter applies for everything except for a critical miss, a critical failure. So the cockatrice will still take its 1
Oh,
damage.
okay. So we all take 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Bang.
All right. There you go. That's
right.
what I did.
All
Did
right.
you put the damage thing down? Because it should. I guess.
Okay. Got it.
For me,
Kreegan.
pretty simple first round. I think Rage. I think Slash. Yeah, Slash. Hey. And then I think.
Oh man, I was like, I don't know if you want to re-roll.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I'll just.
I was like, you
Get
non-flanking
with it,
bastards are killing yourselves right now.
Well, Vorys will be able to flank
Slide
on the
in.
next one. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just map -5 on that. Dang it. Okay.
Nope.
Well, that's Kreegan's turn.
Okay.
Not super effective, but
I got really mad.
yeah, I got really mad.
As you stand there swinging at this thing, Vorys in your peripheral and Kreegan from behind you, you're going to notice the red glow, the bright red glow before this thing appeared, is just like a tiny little flicker slowly getting brighter. Salvatore, it is your turn.
I am going to cast Animate Dead, and I'm going to summon the Skeleton Guard right. Let's summon it right over here by the summoning pool. And I'm gonna have him start just like smashing on the summoning. Although it probably has damage resistance. But that's
Skeleton guard.
yeah.
Okay. And where do you want him? I'll just drop him down and then.
Perfect. Right
Okay.
there. And then for his action, I'll have him just smash on this the summoning pool.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Oh,
So he smashes it and smashes
Slam.
the shit out of it. Oh
no.
Oops! No, not skeleton guard.
He hits it very accurately. He just doesn't have the force.
Okay.
He's got no muscles.
There it goes. Okay. How many actions does it get?
He gets two actions, so I'll have him hit it with his claws for the second one because it has a lower map.
Okay. I was just saying, I was like, bro, if he rolls 2 nat 20s in a row, just gonna kind of blindly smash it up, chalk it up, to no avail.
Good job, Trevor. You're doing great.
Very encouraging. All right. Salvatore, is that it for you?
Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Vorys, you asked for the undead devil chicken and you got it.
Hell yeah! This looks like something down home.
We're gonna be eating some KFC tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if we can eat this thing, but yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
I'm eating it.
All right. What do I want to start off with? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast telekinetic projectile on this thing.
Okay.
Target for that right there. Cast that. Let's see. Tech. Wow. What the fuck?
Critical miss anything? Nothing.
The dice, with how good the rolls were last week for us and how bad they were for Manny, I guess it's that time.
Like I said, I also scaled down the monsters last week because I didn't want to kill you guys in the first combat before I knew what was what. This is unchanged from this is how Paizo thinks you guys should get down.
Well, even then, like last week, we had like 3 18s or something.
All right, Vorys. That was 2 actions for that spell.
Yeah, and then I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and cast shield on myself.
Okay.
And that. There we go.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Back up to the angry murder chicken. It's still with ill intent and with Kreegan in its face. It's going to attack with the beak.
No. The beak. Man.
Yeah, see, Manny's got the good rolls today. That's okay. Barbarians have a mountain of hit points. I still have 25 hit points.
mean, he's whittling them away.
He's
Yeah,
middle of
yeah.
the way. But as soon as we get some good hits, that's that.
Okay.
I've yet to see any good hits, so yeah.
I'll take my 1 damage.
Okay. That's going to be it for the bird, as it is just a fury of pecking and fury. All right, Milk. You again.
All right. Okay, let's see here. Do, do, do. I want to use my clear the path ability, but I'm not really sure how to even do it. It says shove an opponent within your reach using your weapon, then interact to reload. So, I guess I make an athletics check, or is that how that works?
Yeah, so you make an athletics check to shove the guy. So you
All
basically
right, hold on. Hold on. I
like
got
push-
you.
That's right. Yeah, it says.
Okay. Now let me see if I can make this a thing. Hold on.
I guess I just make an athletics check.
Okay. Try the bottom one.
The bottom.
Of the 2 athletics checks.
Two athletics checks.
In the chat window, there's 2 athletics checks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the chat window. Okay, and the bottom one.
The bottom one.
All right.
Okay. Push your opponent back 5 feet. Okay.
Actually, I'd like him to go down 1 square if that would be okay.
To in front of you?
No, to 1 square away from Mill, or I mean, Kreegan, right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. And then I'll use an action to reload.
Okay.
And then having reloaded, I will shoot. So here goes. Do, do, do.
Nice.
Boom. Hell yeah. That is a critical.
It is.
Boom. 9 damage.
10 all day
Yeah.
with a splash.
Milk levels his gun at it and puts his little fire stick down inside of it and starts giggling, and boom! His face is all covered in black soot and he's wiping it off, laughing.
The blobby smells significantly worse, and not from like the smell of black powder, but from this bird being taken apart in tiny little bits with like the bird shot or whatever the hell else you had in your blunderbuss. Is that it for you?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
I had all kinds of stuff in there. Rocks, twigs.
Kreegan, it is time for your vengeance on this chicken, bro.
Yes.
Get the chicken. Get the chicken.
Kreegan is angry, and he is going to smash. Maybe not.
He wanted to.
Yeah. He's going to go for it again. Come on. I cannot roll today. Kreegan is going to try to demoralize the chicken.
Okay.
He's going to stand up tall and just like yell at it. So hopefully this.
I bet you taste terrible.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Intimidating.
Depends on what its will save is, but that's a pretty decent roll. It still wasn't a good roll.
I'd say it was good.
Okay, you are going to.
Yeah.
You were.
And for future reference, it goes through with like the passive, so it's the +6, and you just add 10 to it. So,
Oh, okay.
fortunately, you rolled what it's well safe would be, but yeah.
What are you demoralized? What's the?
It'd be fear 1 for the bird. So
I'm just trying to find it in the status effects. Doom. Dread.
frightened. Sorry, frightened.
Frightened.
Yeah. So basically, it has -1 to everything for
Perfect.
the next round.
All right, we're learning, y'all. All right, Kreegan. Anything else?
That's all 3 actions.
Okay.
Miss, scary.
In the background, Kreegan behind you, Vorys still in your peripheral. The subtle red glow of the summoning rune has gotten a little brighter. Salvatore.
I'll use one of my actions to sustain the skeleton, and then I will cast the Blade of Abaddon.
Do it.
So Salvatore's swing is scythe in the small door frame, trying not to hit anything. And like a ghostly
Nailed it.
green blade will fly out and smash into this stupid chicken.
That's right.
Boom!
Yeah.
Nice.
Axe damage. Take that, you silly chicken! And then I'll have the skeleton attack the summoning platform twice. Once with a scimitar and then once with his claws.
I like to think it's like old Star Trek style where they do the double hand.
Ah!
Yeah.
Good job, Trevor. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Wow, Trevor's
Oops.
a badass.
Sorry, I keep selecting the wrong thing. And the summoning rune is going to go from bright and glowing to just a crumbled mass.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Your skeleton guard still has one more.
Oh, that was just the scimitar? Oh, sweet. Then I will have him move behind the cockle trees, like in between him and me.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep,
All right. Anything else?
that's it.
All right. Vorys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
All right,
Trevor really saved your asses because guess what was coming in round 3? Another fucking bird.
Oh, no.
I had a feeling it was one of those things like you got to destroy it and the other one before it starts like doubling or whatever. Like
Every three rounds you're supposed to get another one.
yeah.
Whew.
All right, so he's gonna move here,
It's messed up.
here,
Cool, but
and
messed up.
he's gonna hit him with the old chop.
Give him a fucking 2-piece, dude.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Oh no! I just closed out.
Yay, close.
No, we can't be having that. Gotta go.
I'm out.
Oh, hold on. I'm opening it back up. I closed Forge by accident.
Oh, no.
Well, the good news is you got a critical hit, so
Any one of us could roll that damage for you if you authorize it.
I'm back in now. We're good. Stupid world data.
You're giving this
Kreegan is
chicken a
gonna-
licking, man.
Kreegan is going to be so
Oh, yeah.
embarrassed. Everyone hit it except for Kreegan so far.
Oh no, his poor Kreegan ego.
I know. He's
Well,
gonna be.
plus it was one of those things is like Vorys summoned it for Kreegan to show his strength. So it's one of those things is like now Kreegan should feel even worse than he does.
Yeah, he's the only one who got hit. He's the only one who didn't hit it. Basically,
All right.
he needs one more turn. He
Oh,
can learn this.
Hit
That's
critical.
rough.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to hit critical. I didn't mean to hit damage. I only hit critical. Sorry.
Oh, you got it.
That's fine. Yeah, you rolled crit, so it would take 24 points.
Oh.
Boom.
Well, Vorys took it.
Bam!
After summoning
That's
the
how you
chicken,
test your strength.
reaping, as for the bull, you get the horns. This rotted chicken just kind of collapses into the same kind of grayish stone dust that the summoning circle did. The bank seems relatively quiet. And on that, we will take our little mid-show break. Ran a little long to finish that combat. Thanks for sticking with us. We're gonna. It's about 8:51. We're gonna take about a 10-minute break. We will come back just a little after 9 o'clock and see what other clever issues we have going on in the bank now that the first trap, at least, seems to have been disarmed. To everybody watching, thank you as always to my amazing group. I'm sorry, Kreegan, you're not doing very well, and that Vorys is apparently Trevor, MVP of the session so far, y'all. You might want to promote him. You might want to promote him to full cast member. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right.
No kidding.
It is 8:52. We'll be back a little after 9. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the other side. Fair. All right. Hold on to that thought about a brewery. We'll come to that. All right. We are back from our real life short rest. Our party having entered the GrowedUpGeek bank to see what the three. I was like, we don't even know what the hell they're called. The three-fingered gang.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a name for the.
No, we just know them by the
three-fingered hand is their formal name. All right, so after investigating the bank to see what the three-fingered hand had made off with, they found what had seemed to be a trap, sprung it, summoning a devil bird, and everybody, Trevor especially, Kreegan, better luck next time, homie. Did their best to fight off the bird, destroying the rune, and in doing so, the second the rune crumbles, the door unlocks, leading to a little kind of the back rooms of the bank.
Before we proceed, let me do like a couple rounds of heal checks on everyone.
Okay. I was like, Kreegan probably needs it.
If you want, I can do one on myself.
We're still in combat as well.
Just in case.
I'm actually good. I'm whole.
I'm down 15 points.
I mean, yeah, I can do mine just so that way if you want to do.
Holy shit!
Oh, there we go. 18 critical.
I'm unbreakable.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, I am back to full.
All right, so let me do mine real quick.
Wow.
Heal check, right?
I'll do one on myself. Yeah, you can actually go, if you go into the compendium packs and type in treat runes, there's a macro for it, so you just have to click on the macro, and then it has, like, it'll include all of the...
battle medicine or administer first
Hold on.
aid?
I was like, I think, let me just see if this works just for my own sake.
Okay.
Sweet. I'll take that.
Okay. All right. I rolled it for you. That doesn't count as yours. Go ahead. I just wanted to see if I could.
So what is that? Just administer first aid?
Or
what would it be?
I have treat wounds as a
right,
macro. Hold on. There. See if that works.
Oh, of course. Nope. I ain't healing shit.
I'll throw one on you. Boom.
Oh, appreciate that. I am way past full. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Milk is full up. Milk taking no damage.
Immediately in front of you, you're going to see two doors.
Well, Vorys always likes the left road first, so. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Okay. Empty armor and weapon racks line the walls of this room. A heavy oak cabinet occupies the southwest corner. Fine carvings of cavorting imps adorn the cabinet's doors.
Oh, you know I'm over there.
Oh, what are they cavorting?
I don't know, but I'm all over it.
Let's cut these doors off. We'll take them back.
Dude, we might be hanging that as like a plaque in our new house, dog.
Kreegan can have some new shutters for his window.
Oh, there you go.
I like the sound of that.
The cabinet is locked.
I actually have lockpicking tools.
Ooh.
I actually got you covered if you can't do it.
Oh.
I can pick locks as well.
I mean, let me try it real quick. I want to see if I can finagle this. My, you know.
I have a more spectacular way than just a little piece of metal, though.
Okay. So that's the cabinet, just in case you need to target it.
All right, so thieves' tools. So I just fucking try lockpick.
Click on the thing in chat and see what happens. See if do thieves' tools make you able to do it, or do they give you a bonus to thievery?
I think you might have to have the thieves tools like equipped in your hands on your character sheet, and then it'll add like a bonus to your
Trying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to have one to do it. You can't just do it.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, if you need the kit, I can give it to you. But
I don't need the kit.
okay, well then yeah, you want to try this one?
Yeah. Go ahead and stand back.
I did.
All right, Milk. He's like, he gets all excited. He's like, huh? And sticks the fire stick into the blunderbuss.
Oh no! And
bam! Shoots the lock right off. The lock is going to have to make a save or be ejected. But don't worry, it just hit the lock. It didn't hit anything else.
Is this like a specific skill that you have?
This is a gunslinger skill
That's
called Blast Lock.
fucking cool.
just put the whole barrel of the blunderbuss like right up against.
Yeah.
Right against the fucking.
Just put a handful of dirt in there and whoosh.
You basically just like put a hilty gun to the lock.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is it? Blast lock. Pick the lock. All right. So make an attack roll against the DC required to pick the lock.
Okay.
This is what I gotta do.
All right.
So here we go. I'm gonna make an attack roll. Does a 27 pop the lock?
It does.
All right. So Milk walks right up to it, puts the barrel right up against it, packs a handful of dirt in there, and blows the lock off. It's still usable, and it's about 20 feet away.
Okay. Click on the thing to see if you guys can see everything that's in there.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
Can you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like there's some good stuff.
All right.
Oh,
In it,
Vorys
you will
is
notice a
stuffing
silver
it.
scimitar, a chain shirt. Affixed to the chain shirt will be a crying angel pendant. There is a scroll, a thing of oil, and 18 pieces of gold in the cabinet of the cavorting imps.
I will put it all in our trading stuff in a minute. I'm just
Oops.
getting it all. Looting it all. Alright, box has been looted.
Loaded.
Ooh, fancy stuff.
That was awesome.
Damn, that silver scimitar is fucking.
Finesse.
If anything, it's worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, and I do know that cold iron and silver and probably one other material bypasses resistances of certain creatures. So it may be useful to transfer that silver to silver weapons, possibly.
Creatures that are about.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is there
I'm not
anything
sure
else
which
in
one's
here?
that.
Anything else in this room?
Nope.
A lot of undead are hurt by cold steel.
All the weapon racks are empty. It looks like somebody came through and intentionally like emptied the armory.
Emptied the armory? Okay. Alright. Next room.
They're just shitty at picking locks.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh. I'm sensing a locked door.
It is.
I try to
Oh,
not to be outdone by Milk's thing. Vorys is gonna attempt to just kick the door in, if that's at all possible. He's
Okay.
just gonna just to see.
okay.
Give me an athletics.
All right.
Not like shooting. It's quiet, so fuck it.
I mean, exactly.
See if it opens now.
Nope. Not strong enough.
Okay, now try it. There it goes. Okay.
Boom!
Just
kick the door.
Kick the door in, and as you do, Milk, give me a perception check, please.
Yes, sir. $13.
For the first time since you entered the bank, you don't feel like it is just the four of you.
Oh,
Okay?
After I kick this door in.
Yes.
Well, you mean the five of us. Trevor is an official
Oh, Trevor's still
party
around?
No, he's
Okay.
I'm just,
Um,
I'm just
all right. Vorys, a large stone oven takes up the west wall of this simple kitchen. Storage cabinets and rack for cookware occupy the rest of the room. There's your
Alright,
storage cabinet.
I'll start rummaging through this cabinet, I guess.
I'll rummage down here.
Ooh.
There's a little
Yeah.
treasure.
Ooh. I think I found our new, I think we found some new, cookware for our new house, guys.
Will it improve the flavor of the food?
I don't know. We'll find out when we get out of here. And there's a box in here. A box inside of a box. Ooh. And then I would also like to cast.
carved bone soup ladle with a silver handle.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Classy, son.
Yes, sir. Like I said, new cookware for our house.
Gonna be eating cereal with a ladle. That's nice.
What the hell am I? There it is. Detect magic in this room.
Okay. Is it instant or how long does it last?
It just tells me like instantaneously.
Okay. To the north, on the other side of the wall, the kitchen wall,
And then
there is
whatever type of
something
magic.
hella magical. And whatever it is, it's fucking big.
Gentlemen, I believe there's something on the other side of this wall.
I'm excited to see it.
Okay. All right, I paused it just real quick. Anything else before something may or may not happen?
And then so other than the cabinet, and there's nothing else like
No.
this butcher's cleaver on the floor. That's just thing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Damn. I wanted more cookware. Yeah, I think that's it, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here.
Okay. Kreegan, you can see in the dark, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. As you make your way up the hallway, you are going to see a very large figure. Seemingly
Oh, I see it now.
just kind of making its way in a circuit around this giant stone panel in the floor. And if you are going to get that close, then we're only going to have like one choice here.
Oh shit.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell you.
I was zoomed in to the forge quite a bit, so I just was like slowly moving up as you were saying. You move up the hallway, so it's like slowly moving up, and then all of a sudden it's like bam, and like gets into my line of sight.
Okay.
It is an ugly looking guy.
All right. Vorys, as you make your way out, everybody, I know you guys are all kind of stacked up here in the hallway, but whatever the hell that just raging thing of magic that you detected in the kitchen is now going to be, from your perspective, behind Kreegan, to the front of him, and a little to his left.
Kreegan, I believe this is what I felt. There's a lot in here.
Okay. Let's go ahead and everybody roll for initiative. Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Now you get to roll poorly.
Opcrab.
There's
mine be
another 20.
Can mine be Arcana again since I did the detect magic? All right.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So as you make your way into the room, this large creature that Kreegan you kind of observed, and you can see it in the floor. There's a very like established path around this big slab in the middle of the floor. And as you kind of make your way between the kicking of the doors and the screeching bird, this thing and just makes itself like as big as possible. Kreegan, it is your turn.
So, Kreegan is going to rage. And because people can move through a space, he's not really going to move from here. He's just going to tag it from where it's standing.
Okay.
So it's 2 actions. The first, splash.
Right on.
Awesome. Man, I still rolled That's okay. That's fine.
I was saying, still okay.
Yeah,
Whoa,
it's still
what's
okay.
wrong?
It just,
Oh,
I
shit.
have...
Shit. Sorry, you guys. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I know. Okay. Everybody put your 12 hit points back. Sorry. Vita would be dead.
Yeah.
Whoa,
And...
I took 12 hit points.
Yeah, put it back on.
Yeah, everybody put it back. Sorry.
And the second one.
Nice.
Yes. Another good hit. That's actually average damage. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
That is pretty good to start.
All right.
So
You're just gonna,
he was so frustrated from the last one. Now he's just unloading.
bro. You're lucky I didn't hit that bird, man. Because you're all right. So you're just gonna wail into this thing, and this thing just makes itself look as big as possible. Let's see. Okay. So it's just going to be just this big menacing monster that just got whacked really good twice. That's going to be Kreegan. That's it for you?
Yes.
All right. Vorys, as you turn and kind of make your way into this room, the aura of magic, is it like, can you see it or you just sense it?
I sense it, and then the school of magic as well.
Okay. So you're just going to get the big stone slab on the floor. It looks like something was like laid on the floor. It's about 12 inches like high, 10 feet by 10 feet, just this solid piece of stone that could not be any more magical if it had a neon sign that said, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm magical as hell."
Was something over to my left?
It's going to be
Next to him.
these four
Okay.
squares.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and Vorys, it's your turn.
All right. So as I kind of come up behind Kreegan, because I'm gonna move up towards basically where he is at the moment, and so as I move to him, I'm gonna say I believe what we're looking for is behind this gentleman that you're so eloquently dealing with. But let me try my hands. And it's going to be telekinetic projectile to start off with. Oh, come on, dude. He's just missing, talking shit and missing like hell. And then he's going to move right here.
To be fair, that crit hit earlier was pretty nice.
As you step into the room and kind of you're just gonna kind of slide behind Kreegan, yeah?
Yeah, just kind of ease diagonally, since it wouldn't let me do it this way. Just because of...
Yeah, as you do so, you are going to see somebody in a dark red. Hold on. There we go. You're going to see a dead human male whose head can be described as mush at best, with a red cloak and a 3-fingered hand gang symbol stitched on it.
Oof, that's that stain in front of me?
Yes.
Okay.
And stain is the appropriate word. It totally went the mountain on Oberyn Martell. The skull is crushed.
Tasty.
All right. Is that it for you?
Yes.
Okay. Milky boy, you got this giant thing in front of Kreegan. It looks pretty mad. Vorys may or may not have alerted you to the crushed watermelon that he's standing over right now.
Oh no, I'm just kind of like, Sherlock Holmes in it right now, just kind of,
It appears to be.
I wonder what
a
happened
large
here.
blunt object.
I wonder what happened there.
You guys hang out. I gotta hammer this out. All right, Milk, it's your turn.
Milk. He pulls a switch on his gun, and the barrel breaks forward, and it just ejects all the detritus and unspent gunpowder and everything. And then he reloads it, cocks it back, and fires right between Kreegan's legs. So just you'll feel the wind of this go by. And here we go.
Yeah, don't crit miss.
Nice.
Boom. All right, 6 damage. That feels all right to me.
It's not bad. It's more than
Alright. It seems undeterred, as if whatever is motivating it cannot be deterred.
Wow. Milk kind of looks. He looks satisfied that he shot it, but he looks afraid that it didn't react.
Milk, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. The guard is going to make its way forward.
No.
And then it is just going to I need everybody to make this fortitude save, please.
What's he doing?
Dang it. My poor rolls. Roll a 3.
Okay. Kreegan failed. Vorys passed. Salvatore failed. Milky boy, what you got?
Rolling it now.
Okay.
Reflex or fortitude?
Yes. Okay. As we are going to drop. As the creature gets an eye on you, eyes grow this intense blue, and everybody who's not Vorys suddenly feels exhausted, as if this thing is literally stealing your life force. So, Kreegan, you are now going to be drained 1. Milk, drained 1. Salvatore, drained 1. And this thing that you had beaten down pretty well and was looking pretty roughed up suddenly looks a good little bit better.
So we're level 2, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we all take 2 damage then from the drain.
Okay. And
We're drained 1?
drained 1, yes.
Yeah,
and then
2 damage.
it is also going to take...
I accidentally clicked on mine and now I'm at drain 7.
Whoa!
Shit.
Wow, damn.
Please
Somebody,
do that.
like Kreegan, I'm not even sure you could like drag him around. Drain 7, man. You're like actively heavy. All right, so, and then it's going to walk up and it's still going to wail on Kreegan once.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
And as it reaches forward, it's basically just going to grab Kreegan, begin to squeeze, and you are also now grabbed. Look at all these status effects I wasn't aware of.
Wow.
Um,
You're collecting them all.
can I make an attack of opportunity since it walked in my little vicinity?
Do you have attack of opportunity?
I do.
Oh, okay.
You know I like classes that get an
I
attack
know.
of opportunity.
I was like, we usually play a fighter, which is just like, yeah, fuck you, I dare you to move. Come here and walk away. I don't give a damn.
Right.
Do I need it to be your? Hold on, maybe I have to do it.
It's just a trigger reaction. It says if you make a move action, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square during a move action is using. I lash out at the foe.
Attack of
that leaves
opportunity.
An opening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, I just make a melee strike with your longsword.
Yep.
Okay. Miss. Okay. All right, that's going to be it for that. That's that. That is going to be it for the ogre's turn. Salvatore!
Okay. Not feeling so good, guys. A little sleepy. And he will cast my second preparation of Animate Dead.
Okay.
Trevor, I need your help.
Where do you want to drop your guy at?
Right behind him.
Boom. Welcome back, Trevor.
Yeah.
I'll make a scimitar and then a claw attack.
Okay.
Come on, Trevor, you sweet little boy.
Does he eventually become real?
He might.
Don't try me.
It's a wooden skeleton. And then a claw.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a spinny boy. Oh, all right. Dang.
2 shots by Trevor for nothing to no effect. Anything else?
No, I'll scold Trevor. I'll give him a real angry look, and that's it.
Scalding your animated dead is a free action, so go nuts. All right, back up to the top with Kreegan. You watch this thing literally steal your life force.
Yeah, it's gonna make Kreegan.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah. And right now I'm in perfect flanking position. But to rub salt in the wound, first I'm gonna try to demoralize it.
Bro, you got a lot of status effects going on here, Kreegan. Real talk.
You got a lot.
Yeah, that makes me flat-footed and immobilized, but
He grabbed you?
yeah, he grabbed me.
Bear hug.
I get like 3 status effects that hurt me because I'm a barbarian. That's okay.
And then I've given you a couple.
Yeah, so they just stack up. I'm used to it by now. Well, my demoralized did
Yeah,
not
no,
work.
that ain't gonna work.
So 2 strikes. Strike 1. And I think that's it.
That
Yeah,
will do it.
14.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
Oops. No, not Trevor.
no,
Trevor,
I missed.
no.
I missed the crazy guy.
There you go. Trevor, let me give
strike
you
2.
let me give you your 4 hit points back, bro. Sorry.
Well, that's a miss. I am satisfied with that. That is Kreegan's turn.
Okay. All right, Vorys.
All right. So, seeing his little magic attack on my comrades, I'm gonna get a little angry, and I'm gonna do a little magic attack of my own.
Okay.
And he's going to catch a spell strike.
So catch these
So-
motherfucking hands.
That's basically it.
If these hands.
So just pick the spell right. Hold on. I think I remember how to do this.
Something tells me that you're going to crush this thing with that spell strike.
I'm gonna try. So and then I hit magical, right? No.
I think so. Or just damage.
Yeah, basically you do your melee strike damage now, and then you do the spell damage on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have just be the fire. So it'll be damage for the sword.
Okay.
And then the spell strike. Use flame.
Wow. Nice.
Ah! Trevor!
Burning shot. No, Trevor.
And now he's on fire as well.
It ignites into flames
He did.
and just begins to kind of run around, collapses. The room fills with just this horrendous smell and otherwise goes quiet.
Oh, for God.
And then, Vorys, for you, it becomes very clear this big, large stone slab resting on top of the ground is the source of your of whatever the hell's going off in your head.
Something is here. Kreegan, we need to get this stone.
What should we do with it?
Stand on it.
I'll have I'll tell Trevor to go stand on it. Go stand over there, Trevor. Just take a little step over.
Yeah, and we're still in combat, so I can't.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, that's me.
Milk is confident he solved this riddle.
Okay. All right. Trevor just kind of like makes his way over and kind of stands on it, and nothing.
Nothing. God damn it, Trevor.
Maybe all of us need to stand on it at once?
I only weigh like 60 pounds.
Maybe it's not activated by weight. Maybe it's just activated by...
Love?
Number of feet.
What if we all hold hands?
I will not hold your hand.
You can't reach my hand, you big bastard.
Vorys, as Salvatore comes into the room, the emanation from the slab still kind of driving you nuts. And for the first time, from Salvatore's person, the same kind of sensation as the slab, just in a much smaller, like, oomph. I don't,
Spectrum.
yeah, just
Smaller spectrum.
diminished. Jesus, let me fucking, you guys let me game master. I don't even got a masterly English language. Fuck, man. it not as big. Thanks, GM. What a fucking story, bro.
So I'm guessing it's probably the key.
Oh, the key.
Salvatore. You have the same energy this has.
Oh shit! I guess I could detect magic too,
Yeah.
so I could see it.
I can't get off the platform.
Oh, let me-
Salvatore's gonna feel like your cell phone is buzzing in your robes, and then like a chainsaw is going off on the floor.
Oh fuck! Get me off of this thing.
I'll hold out the key and walk over and go stand on the magical pad with them.
Okay. Everybody who
Yeah,
wants on,
okay.
stay on. Everybody who wants off, get off.
I'm getting on.
I want to explore this room real quick.
Okay.
If we're going down an elevator.
There's
see a
nothing to
door.
see.
Salvatore,
I can
what do
tell
you want to
that.
do? Salvatore, what do you want to do with Trevor?
He'll stay on.
Okay.
I mean, he's going to disappear in a minute unless we enter another combat, which I mean, still enter.
as
There's technically 2 rooms. There's this little hallway here
Yeah.
that I think connects.
okay.
Either way, I want to.
So, Salvatore, as you make your way over, your cell phone intensity gets much bigger. And then eventually the whole thing kind of just slides away magically, revealing a stairwell that heads down.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll hop off it when it starts sliding so I
Okay.
don't fall down the spiral
right.
staircase.
Vorys, you are going to... You open the door, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
open the door.
You make your way into a well-appointed office. A large desk takes up the southern portion of this room. A gray-robed corpse with an elaborate headdress sits in an ornate chair hunched over plates and bowls filled with chips of bone and insect husks. A pair of folded notes are stabbed to the table with a star knife.
I'd like to inspect it.
What do you want to look at?
The stuff on the desk.
Okay.
So that's the first stuff. Like I'll walk up to the, like, basically, what would be this side. I'll walk up and start looking at like this stuff on the desk right here.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to put a name up in chat, and then as I butcher it, we can just agree that this is the word I'm trying to say, okay? We're going to go with Telegmut.
Okay.
Tillamook.
I feel like it needs to end with a
Tillamook,
moot.
yeah.
Yeah, like Tillamook. Tillamook.
All right. 2 brief letters lie on the desk. One is written in crisp and meticulous common and says, with the shuttering of GrowedUpGeek Bank, your position with the Tax Collectors Union is hereby terminated. Besides, I know you've been working with the celebrants for years, you traitorous filth. You probably orchestrated all of this yourself. Remember, the tax collectors always come calling. Watch your back. Signed, VQ. The note is dated just over 2 years ago on the day the bank closed. The second note is written in overly elaborate common and reads, regretfully, though the church appreciates your devotion and the many services you performed in the name of Geb and the Pallid Princess, your petition to join the celebrants is denied.
Denied.
Man, looks like this guy was having a rough week. And I'm gonna walk around the desk. Yeah, this way. And I'll look.
And the star knife is a weapon, right? It's not just like a.
It is.
Okay, I guess we can. Oh, if I would have just opened up the loot thing there,
Okay. Yeah.
I
Okay.
would have.
Oh, I didn't even see what was in it. Okay, there's the
I
letters.
was just wondering. I was thinking if a star knife is like a, if it's like a shuriken or something.
A returning star knife. That's badass. Oh no, it's gone.
I'm putting it into the trade. We can always.
And then Salvatore, if you would like to give me a religion check.
I would love to do.
I want that star knife if no one else does.
It's returning, so
Yeah,
if you attack,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay. Salvatore, you are going to recognize the headdress as a very, like, kind of entry-level vestments of a worshiper of Urgathoa.
Oh, I used to have one of these. These are for the level 1 initiates. I'm level 2 now.
As you go through the body, let's see. I guess Kreegan, you're the furthest away. You're going to notice an odd green glow and just like you see in the movies or in Doctor Strange, the exact outline but spectral of the corpse at the desk kind of manifests itself and points to the bowl of bone pieces and carapace right in front of you.
Kreegan will speak up and say, "Why is it pointing at this bowl?" Kind of pointing at the bowl myself.
It just stands there pointing at it, doesn't make any move other than just to kind of float there absently.
Does it want us to
You have to look at it. You all...
maybe something's under the plate? In the desk? Maybe it's not pointing at the food at all. Maybe it's
So I'll
pointing.
move back behind the desk. Are there drawers on the desk?
Now, you've already looked over everything. Everything was on top of the desk.
Okay. I guess I'll look at whatever he's pointing at.
Yeah. It looks like a bowl of food, but based on the information that you know 2 years ago, it may have had legit food in here 2 years ago. Currently, it looks like just little bits of bone. And, you know, if you were to leave like a bowl of food after 2 years, what would it look like?
It's non-magical.
Yeah.
It is super magical.
Super magical.
Well, I have a feeling, because that note was saying the deeds to the Pallid Princess, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Pallid Princess is Urgathoa
Yeah.
of gluttony, so maybe it's saying that it wants to eat, it can't eat as a ghost, so maybe it
Yep.
needs...
Or it's this dude, and he's telling us that he got poisoned, or he poisoned himself. Could it be this guy? You said it was still in this office. This glow was still in the office.
Let's see. Here we go.
I still think it's just hungry that it wants to devour.
And there's no, I don't have, I was gonna say we could maybe, I mean, it's magical, so maybe if you pick it up, the food will become food again and you can eat out of it. Maybe it's like an endless plate of food. Maybe it's a poison food.
Alright, I guess I'll look at it, inspect it.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Is that all you're going to do? Pick it up?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
As you touch it, this just decrepit old dusty bowl becomes very shiny and metallic and very pretty. And the bits of bone and God knows what else that were once in the bottom have manifested themselves into a very lovely cooked chicken leg, a couple of pieces of fruit, and a nice little chunk of cheese.
This doesn't satisfy me, does it?
Oh, look, some delicious food for you live ones.
Do I, is it just like an illusion of food, or is it like real food?
Can I do a religion check on the bowl if it has something to do with Urgathoa?
Yes. Vorys. It did very suddenly change the second you touched it.
So that I touched it.
Salvatore, you would recognize this as... Hold on.
Is this only for people that are alive?
Living people?
Yeah.
Salvatore, you would recognize this as a temptation vessel.
Oh.
Something used by clerics of Urgathoa to, hold on, let me find the exact description of it.
If it is poison, then it's some sort of cross between the Zon Kuthon and Urgathoa. Like, hey, you need to poison
So-
yourself by eating a
Oh, there it goes.
So, like, Vorys' upbringing, he would have been familiar with things like this, not this exact thing, but things that basically like tempt you with, you know, certain things. Like, say if you picked up a coin purse and you all of a sudden picked it up and it was just, you know, it had money in it. All of a sudden, you know, well, why did this have money? It didn't have money before. Why would this have money in it? Type of thing. So he's just gonna kind of look at it and look at Salvatore's. Familiar with it? Are you not?
Oh, you got faded out there, bro.
Hello.
There you go.
I'm gonna ask Salvatore if he is familiar with this type of thing. This tempts you, doesn't it?
Oh, that's exactly what it does.
I've-
Do I know if it'll like satisfy him, or is it just like
No,
just
it
keep
is simply designed to fuck my man up.
Yeah, like I said, this is pure temptation thing. Like, so I'll put it back down on the desk.
The second
Oh.
you put it back down and let it go, it returns to dusty and tarnished and just little bits of things in the bottom.
Does it? If I pick it up, does it turn into anything, or is it only when someone alive does?
It turns into like a brain, a very juicy one that's calling out to you. There are things I don't want you to know.
Oh, wow. I mean, luckily, I don't have to make a save against it or anything. It's just like, look. So I'm fully sated, so I'm not gonna eat it.
You're like brain.
I will.
I'm actually good. I'm full. Otherwise,
I will tuck this thing away though. This could be a useful tool for Salvatore sometime in the future.
okay. I wonder if I can just give it to you. No, it's treated like a.
Yeah, it's treated like a
It's treated like a monster. I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
I can break it down into.
like a token.
Yeah. All right, I'll work on that for Salvatore.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Vorys' upbringing, he would have been like, those things would have been very familiar to him. with
I know
just, like,
exactly what the fuck that thing is.
well, I mean, like when I touched it, it turned into food because Vorys hasn't been able to stop thinking about food all day long. Like, you know, he's only going on what he ate earlier at that dinner, so he's still kind of hungry. So it's one of those things. Is like the second he touches it, he turned into food, and he's, yeah, I'm familiar with these little tricks.
A couple more minutes aside from the headdress, which you found in the desk and on the body.
And then I'm just gonna kind of also pull out the key that I found in there too, and I also found this. I don't know what it's for, but we have another key. Where my key ring is starting to fill up, and I like that feeling.
Hopefully, we'll find where they both go here.
This key seems to be made of the same material as Salvatore's key, but just like a different design, different shape,
Oh,
kind of a thing.
okay.
All right.
We might have another safe deposit box.
We have enough time for one more thing. Do you guys want to check out this door, or do you want to go downstairs?
Check out this door.
Okay.
Yeah, we might as well save downstairs for
Next week. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you open up the door. This will run behind essentially the bank counter that you would have seen right in front of you when you walked in. At the other end is another door, and right next to it, right here, is a tiny little switch.
Oh,
Sorry.
alarm.
I'm going to, if it's all right, do a crafting check on it
Okay.
and see if I can't tell what that lever, switch, whatever does. Give it a quick glance and try it out here.
Okay. As best you can tell, this seems to be a switch that would be used for like security measures.
Oh, we definitely don't want to mess with that switch. That'll bring on security. We don't want that.
That was
Yeah.
the only other door
Oh.
around here.
There's one up here in the north part. Oh, you can't see it because of the thing. The room on the other side of this door is where you found the skull.
Yeah.
And then at the north end of that room, there is a door as well.
Oh, okay.
Did you open the door?
Oh shit. Did I? Oh god.
Okay. Real quick.
I didn't mean to. I
Hold
didn't
on.
mean to. Damn it.
Where's the door?
This right here.
Hold
The
the
one-
door.
Hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the door.
That was the worst. That's my
Yeah.
best.
I have wanted to stop watching it after that.
Hold on.
I didn't, but I wanted to. I was motivated to, but I still did.
Thought about it.
I was like, fuck this, I'm going to keep watching it, I guess.
At the 11. Hold on. Where'd it go?
I don't know about nothing.
Ah, here we go. Okay. Oops, okay, hold on. All right, Vorys, make me a reflex save, please.
Alrighty. Reflex.
What the heck?
Okay. Nice job. As you open the door, you're going to hear this mechanical release as this sickle is just going to come swinging down right past you. And you're going to take 5 damage. I don't know how to make it work.
No.
Ouch. Ouch.
And then once it
Where are the
does,
necklaces?
it's just going to kind of swing like loosely, having been tripped. And then Kreegan, you're going to be in front of this door.
So actually, I was walking around. I'd already moved it to walk around, and then I came up.
Okay, that's
So,
fine.
Yeah, but yeah, Kreegan is in front of that door.
Okay, you can open it?
Yeah.
Okay. I also need a reflex save, please.
Damn.
You're gonna get chopped, dog.
Yeah, especially because I'm clumsy.
Yeah, you're gonna get chopped.
Yeah.
Still raging?
No, I turned it off. I didn't know it was on. I don't think rage affects reflex saves, but being clumsy definitely
Clumsy
does.
doesn't. He can't
gotcha.
turn that off yet.
Yeah. So I can't turn off clumsy ever because I'm a giant
Oops.
barbarian.
Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't mean it for you. Hold on.
Yes. Thank you, Vorys, for taking.
Okay.
Hey, I can't take that much damage. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was saying, Kreegan, you're going to take 4 damage. The same thing. The sickle's going to kind of come swinging down in front of you. It's going to clip you. And then in this room, crowded bookshelves stand along the west, north, and east walls of this room. 2 cushioned chairs sit between them. The south wall contains a single iron door. That's the one.
We just opened.
Yes. And next to the lever is... next to the door is a lever topped with a tiny skull, which is how you disarm the trap.
You do it from the inside. You can go inside to see if there's another door.
That's still odds.
I don't even see where y'all are at.
I can't move.
Oh, sorry.
Man.
Sorry. I stopped it.
I don't think there's another door. I don't see one. Someone close to me in here, though.
Oh, hey, there I am.
Anything in here? Anything cool? Just the lever.
Oh, there's some loot.
Oh, a cookbook collection?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Our goon better be making some gourmet meals now.
Yeah, I think Vorys will definitely lock that one.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely be going in the loot bag.
Why are there cookbooks in the bank? Are these precious cookbooks?
Damn right, dude. This is grandma's recipe.
How do you think they were able to make so many investments? They had to start somewhere.
Put it in the trade for now. We got a bunch of stuff in the trade. We need to go home and
Divvy up this loot.
divvy up this loot, chop up this, eat some food, take a rest. You know, just take a day off. You know, we've been working hard.
Yeah, and assuming that Kreegan is carrying everything, someone technically needs to be carrying 1 bolt. Kreegan would be at his limit with everything but 1 bolt.
If no one wants that star knife, I'll take it. That is a piece of bulk.
Yeah, and does anyone care if I take the wand of harm?
Oh, you go right
Oh.
ahead, take that.
So everyone cool with me having the star knife?
Yeah, that's fine. You can take it.
I can throw it really, really well, actually.
Yeah, especially because you would need that +1 rune no matter what.
Thank you, guys.
Because Boris and I both have the +1 rune. Yeah, I am surprised that this bank is so intrigued on cooking.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
dude, I like it. Didn't know it was
You gotta
really
eat.
valuable.
You gotta eat.
They have ladles. They have
Fancy ladles, too.
cookbooks. Yeah,
Man,
They
dude, I'm
have,
telling you, this ladle is now ours.
they have a temptation spirit thing.
All right. So is that it for this?
That's pretty much it for up here. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I guess we should move to the stairs and then Then that'll be next week then?
Yeah, well, I'll just go ahead and throw it up there. Hopefully your tokens and everything are already there.
Ooh, it's a small room.
Boom. Okay, cool. All right. So we will start. Let me just read the description here. A spiral staircase leads up from the center of this 20-foot square chamber. A single iron door stands in the southern end of the east wall, which will be right here. And with that, we'll go ahead and call it there for the night, having cleared one floor of the bank, and on to the second one. So apparently there's a lot more loot to be had when you let Paizo write your adventures than when you let Manny do it. So enjoy all of this trivial shit that Paizo thinks you could have. Yeah, it's not my bag, so hope you all enjoy it. All right. Every week after we play these great characters that we've been doing this for so long, I want everybody to get a chance to know the actual people who are part of the show. They're fantastic people, even better than they are role players, and this is our chance for them to give a little bit about something about themselves. So we'll let them do that. I'll give a little channel business, and then we will get the hell out of here. Let's start. Let's see, who do we want to start with? Let's start with Kreegan. Not that successful, like the beginning of combat. You came through, but even when you do hit, bro, like you do like 12 damage for like everything. So
Yeah, it is an average of 15 damage.
Okay, so you're
average. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you've made your way halfway through. Well, a fraction of the way through the bank. Apparently, at least Landon. I don't know about Kreegan. Impressed with the kind of random things lying around the bank. So yeah, what do you expect out of this? What do you expect out of this bottom floor?
I have to imagine that there's probably one last guard thing, which I would assume will be sort of like a boss-like monster, is what I'm guessing. And then we will have mega loots, but I'm not 100% sure on that part.
And then tell us about our friend Landon.
So I'm Landon Baker. I am a software developer during the day, but obviously I really enjoy gaming, especially with these guys. I look forward to this every week. I was just glad that everyone could get to play tonight. Obviously, I'm okay playing if people have to miss, but like it's a lot better when everyone gets to play. And outside of gaming, I have a wife who is awesome, helps me out a whole lot, and
Recent graduate.
yeah, she's now a graduate, so
Congrats.
she actually got a job,
Nice.
already,
Hey.
so yeah. So she can't start until like July, so but she's already been given the offer letter and everything, so that's really awesome. But yeah, we have two big Saint Bernard puppies. I call them puppies, but they're no longer puppies.
That's a lie.
Yeah, and the bundle of love. So love you guys. So glad to get to play with you guys. And yeah, can't wait till next week.
Awesome. Let's slide over to our recently abundant and cockatrice summoning city cop, Lewis. What do you think about the bank security measures so far?
I'm a big fan of summoning demon birds as like, your first line of defense. I mean, anything where like, a demon bird is like, your alarm system. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
not a bad plan. Geb seems to have their shit together.
Yeah, the guy in charge got fired by 2 different companies that day, so he was having a really bad day too. So,
and then tell us about our boy Lewis.
I'm Lewis. Currently, I am running on about an hour sleep for 2 days because I have a wonderful 2-year-old daughter who can't really communicate quite well. So it's get to stay up and deal with that. Other than that, I am a chef by day, husband and father at night, and every other time I just, at time I have to deal with other children. So, but yeah, my free time, I love playing video games and gaming with these guys.
Awesome. Our cleric. So, did you take the headdress?
No, it's in the loot box.
All right.
I was looking at it, but it's broken, so I want to try to fix it before I put it on. Or I don't want to put anything on my head that I don't know what it does.
Probably fair. Especially after the ghost tried to get you to eat like a brain and tried to get Vorys to eat a very appetizing meal. So probably safe than sorry here in Geb and in the bank.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead. We'll just take a wait on that one.
Fair enough. And then tell us about our boy Nick.
I'm Nick. I live in Northern California. We are beginning the descent into the 7 layers of hell for the summertime, but unlike my East Coast brothers, at least it's a dry heat, and I'm not swimming while it's hot as well.
No.
I have a beautiful wife. We just had our 2-year wedding anniversary, so that was a lot of fun. Went down to San Francisco. I got a nice little dog, a couple of cats. Other than that, I just work and play video games, hang out with these guys. So glad that I was allowed to join this group, and super stoked every time I get to play. Thank you, Manny, for sliding into the GM position.
Let's be honest, it's where I belong. So everything is right with the world.
Yeah.
And like I said, I have a great time doing this and being here. Playing is fun, and I would have enjoyed it, but I am no way making a sacrifice doing this. This is just what I do. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it thus far, especially considering I didn't write any of this, and I'm just kind of like, just read it as it comes. So some of these pieces we're learning together at the same time. So we're both shocked by the plot developments, which is kind of fun. All right. Last and not least, our representative from the middle time zones, my brother from another mother, and our chaotic goblin who is nonplussed with the blunderbuss. We will absolutely be using that every week. So how's Milk feeling about this all this bank security? The demon chicken, the falling sickles, the poison, the God knows what bowl?
As a crafter, tinkerer, he's impressed by it. As somebody who has to deal with it all, he's quite frustrated. So he's on the fence. He's impressed by what the bank's got to offer, but at the same time, he's annoyed that he has to get through it.
Fair. And then tell us about our boy Tenta.
I'm Tenta. I'm a 40-year-old man. I'm a grocer.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm a 40-year-old. I work at the grocery store. All of them at once. I'm like grocery Santa. I make my rounds throughout the world. And yeah,
cool,
I'm
man.
married to Mars, who's a badass, and I got 2 cats that are awesome, and live in Oklahoma where it's cheap, which is awesome. And I'm glad to be a part of this group, and yeah, always glad to be here.
Awesome. So thank
you again, Manny.
Of course, you guys. This is one of the highlights of my consistent highlights of the last almost 2.5 years now of us doing this. All right, so that is going to do it for us tonight. My amazing cast, thank you very much. As always, I've been Manny at GrowedUpGeek on your social medias. Check us out every Tuesday, normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, twitch.tv/GrowedUpGeek for our live show. If not, you want to check out all of our video on demand, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@GrowedUpGeek. We have somewhere in the neighborhood of 140 episodes of tabletop role-playing game streams, everything we've done on this channel for the last 2.5 years. Campaigns, one-shots, you name it, it's all there. Give us a like, follow, subscribe over there. We really appreciate it. I think that's it for me. I am once again exhausted from doing this, and it's hot as shit in my office. So we're going to call it for the night. We will hopefully be back regular time next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much for watching. To our boy Johnny York, who sat in the audience and heckled us and made fun of us and did his best. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. Always remember, I love tabletop role-playing games and the people who play them. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Word the heck. Boom.
Bye.